India is considered a strong nation as well as the largest democracy in the world. The Indian culture gives women the status of goddess. But the social issues related to them are hard to ignore. Women's backwardness is crystal clear as we look into the problems and limitations they face. In this male-dominated society, women are considered inferior, but there is a dire need to understand these problems to develop our country. Even though many systems of severe issues like the sati system, no remarriage of widows, Devdasi system, etc., were abolished, many new problems are less or more like to them, which didn't allow women to develop in society but added to their inferiority. These problems include domestic violence, sexual abuse, dowry, early marriage, rapes, street harassment, and many more. The violence against women in our country is widespread and a serious issue that needs to be fixed. Every one of us is aware of the effects that violence has caused. Still, we have deliberately ignored it. Domestic violence is happening everywhere in every state of India, and yet, we are not doing anything. The demand for dowry at marriage has triggered parents to feel their girl child as a burden. This dowry system and its related issues in India can't be neglected. It has caused many women to end their life. There is still inequality between women and men. This discrimination doesn't let women work outside their homes. This system ultimately compels women to work under men. She has to live her life as per her father's or brother's will in her parental home, and after her marriage, she comes under his husband. In short, she doesn't have the right to choose her way of living. In rural areas, inequality between men and women is pervasive. However, in towns and cities, females, to some extent, enjoy the privilege of living an independent life. Their parents educate girl childs and provide them a chance to choose their career. They can work in offices, schools, and other places, yet they face many workplace issues, like physical assaults. Even in some places, they get different pay from men. In rural areas, women are not permitted to education. They are forced to stay inside their homes. Cooking, cleaning the house, washing clothes, and feeding their children is what their life becomes. And at an early age, they are compelled to marry. After marriage, their life sometimes becomes more complicated. To conclude, government and the common people should take steps to safeguard the rights of women. The male-dominated concept should be eliminated, and women should be considered equal to men. The whole society, especially the young generation, must be enlightened about the equality of women. Only then will our country be counted among the most developed countries.